Hello everyone, this is the Dolphin Online Data Recovery Training video section 7. Within this video, you will find out the difference and connections between the hard drive refurbishing and data recovery. Okay, now let's watch the video.
Please remember, the S and ROM must match. So when we talk about firmware cases, we must understand the difference between the hard drive refurbishing and data recovery. These two are quite different, but many people misunderstand them and use the wrong functions. First, whether it's hard drive refurbishing or data recovery, it's a must. You need to back up all the firmware modules before operating on the drive. As I have told you, each hard drive has its own data recovery modules and other important functional modules, ID modules. You must back up them. For many cases, no backup, no recovery. Remember this one. Backup, backup, backup. Backup the firmware resources. Backup the ROM. Backup all the stuff you can back up when you get the hard drive from your clients. So, second, if you want to do data recovery, please never clear the modules, edit the modules, especially the data recovery modules. For example, the playlist, you cannot clear it, you cannot delete it, you cannot write from other modules or some translator modules. You cannot clear them without backup. Such kind of data recovery modules, I said again, please keep them original. Keep the data recovery modules original. Don't touch them if you want data. So the third I want to talk about is the format. Within the DFL tools, you may have two options. The first is to format as SA. The second is to format with defect list, like format with playlist, format with glist, and with PG list. To format SA affects the firmware error only, but to format with the defect list affects the data error. It will format the data error. So if you want to perform data recovery, please don't use the format function. The format with playlist. You may format with SA, but never format with the defect list. The format with defect list is something like low-level format. It will zero fill your data error. Use the zero to overwrite the data. If the data is overwritten, then it's impossible to recover the data. So when you get the tools, whatever tools, you must understand what functions are used for hard drive refurbishing and what functions are used for data recovery purpose. This is very important. Never use the refurbishing functions on the data recovery cases, right? So, about the firmware issue, The other thing I want to share with you is the data error and assay error. Data error and assay error are two completely different errors. Some people told me if I destroy the firmware modules, then my data is gone. My data is not there anymore. Destroy the assay, then I destroy data. No, this is not true. How can we understand this one? The assay error is like a door, is like a key to open the door of the data error. They are living in two different rooms. Assay error is the key to open the lock, to release the lock of the data error. That means if you have the firmware problems, you can repair it, fix it, then you can access to the data error. So right now you can use our DFFRP for the Seagate, Western Digital, Hitachi, and then Samsung, Toshiba. Yeah, you can use this one to repair the firmware damages. You can regenerate the key firmware modules, regenerate the ROM, and you can also remove the password very easily. One click to remove the password. Yeah, sometimes that's it. It's very easy. So above, the second factor they talk about, the firmware factor. The first factor is the physical factor, and the second is the firmware factor.